0 runs on this on the month for Nail. He's absolutely been dominating, but the bullpen is the issue for Kia lately, as the first pitch is in there for a strike to Shin Min Jae. Second pitch just misses at the top of the zone, and it's 1-1. Nail looking at that like, huh? How is that not a strike? And here we go. The 1-1 pitch just sets up on the outside corner just off the plate, and it's goes right there, and it's 2-0. 2-1. It's all right. So hopefully this fixes it. Again, having some camera issues. I've had this camera that you guys are seeing me from for a while. Hopefully it's all fixed and good to go. As the 2-1 pitch is slapped, but into a little jutting out seats there, and it's 2-2. So nail on the season has been just ridiculous. In fact, at home he's been even better. 156 on the season at home, a .93 WHIP. On the season, I mean, it's not that much difference overall. A 2.15 ERA on the season. With a whip of one is that is in there for a strike, but fouled away, and it's stays 2-2. Shin Min Jae having himself a fantastic season up at the top of the lineup. Lots of struggles early in the season for him. Again, Hong Chang-gi, the normal leadoff batter for LG, it went down early in the season, and LG's struggles where they were in first place and then they dropped down coincided with trying to find somebody to take over that spot as that misses outside. And we've got our first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It did take us a full at bat. They said he should be back if they make the playoffs, which obviously at this point they pretty much guaranteed as that's filed away. Yeah, they said that he should be back. As Eagles fan in the in attendance there. So this ridiculous offense will get even better when he comes back. Is that just misses outside, and it's going to be a walk, a leadoff walk for Shin Min Jae, and that is not how Nail wants to start his day. Well, I mean, they're going to have a month or so for him to kind of play with the first team, play against the second team, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, anytime you have a big layoff like that, but at the same time, Nail had a huge layoff, and he came back and dominated in the Korean series. So, who knows? But Moon Sung Ju steps in as he's hitting a 300 DH in today. He's played a little left, played a little rights, and played a little DH here and there. So if again Hong Chang Gi comes back, he would go into right, and this lineup gets extremely, extremely long. Nail again having what would normally be an amazing season, not to take away from his season at all, but swing and a miss there as Shin Min Jae hustles back to first. So yeah, Nail again last year. Kyle Hart pitched extremely well for NC, kept Nail from winning the Che Dong Wan Award. This year has really been even better. 2.15 ERA on the season. Doesn't have the wins that he had last year because Kia doesn't have the offense or the bullpen that they had last year. But that is fouled into the ankle of Kim Tae-goon, who decides to take a seat, and it's 0-2. 과병으로 전역한 남자. Does Moon Sung Ju have any home runs on the season? One home run on the season. He has 10 career home runs. All right. Moon Sung Ju with his upright posture in the left handed batter's box. The 0-2 count sets up on the right side or the right handed batter's box on the line, and he throws it right there. 1-2. Ah, I don't know what a pretense soldier is, so I'll take your word for it. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch sets up on the inside this time. He turns on that one, gives it a long, long, long fly ball. I talked about the home run, and there it is. He tried to run it in on him, and he said, "Not today, sir, not today." A rough start to the day for Nail. Moon Sung Ju with his second home run of the season, just as I start to question whether he can actually hit a home run. He absolutely turned on that one and deposited in the right field wall. Oh, a quick 2-0 lead for LG. Not that they need any help lately. Is not how Kia and Nail decided wanted to start their day. Now he'll face former Cardinal himself, Austin Dean. Both of these guys played in St. Louis, and that is fouled straight back. 282 on the season for Austin Dean. Had a couple bouts with some injuries. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And he rolls over it. Just shortstop grabs it, throws across the diamond, and one away. No, he's got an ER. He's got an out now. No longer infinite. Now stepping in is Moonbo Young. Moonbo Young having himself a decent season. Started off really well. As that one just misses low. Nail is missing. He's not missing by much though. A little dial in here and there, and he should be painting those outside corners once again. As the 1-0 misses, runs it in, and it's 2-0. Nail and Im Chong Gyu aren't guys that really walk too many. 46 walks on the season for Nail and 142 at or 142 innings. Im Chong Gyu 40 or 39 walks and 103 innings. So the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's a 2-1. My screen, yes, it did. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with my camera, but if it's not going to work, then I'm not going to stream. I mean, I guess it could stream, but and that's in there for a strike, and it's 3-2 now. Another full count for a Nail and for LG so far. Let's see if that helped it at all. There we go. As that's going to be a ground ball. Nail grabs it and he decides, I'll take it myself. And that's two away. I think I'm going to have some problems all day. If you remember last week, my screen would just randomly cut out. Uh, so I'm not entirely sure what is going to happen. 20 pitches for Nail as he'll face Kim Hyun Soo now. Kim Hyun Soo, 298 on the season. 안녕하세요. MJ, little MJ Duncan, as that's in there for strike, and it's 0-1. And the 0-1 in there for a strike on the outside, and it's 0-2. Hanwha, Im Chang or Wang Jun Saw gives up a single and a double, puts runners on second and third with nobody out, and then strikes out the rest of the side. Michelle Jones, as the 0-2 is popped up, the left fielder under it, and that will be 3 away. But LG goes up 2-0 on a 2-run shot by Moon Sung Ju, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Are you in Korean or are you Korean or a foreigner? MJ, 한국 사람 or foreigner? All right, Park Chan Ho will lead things off of 4. The old 그래서 저는 2014년 한국에 왔어요. 그래서 2014년부터 한국 야구 봤어요. 올해 같이 한화 시즌권 있었어요. All right, Im Chang-gyu out on the mound for LG, having himself a fine season also. Im Chang-gyu is not a guy. 아니요. 자, 하기는요. I'm not looking forward to the check swing video of Pandok. The old check swing replay. If it was instant, I would be like, okay, yeah. 요즘 KBO 팬이에요. 그냥 모든 팀, 모든 유니폼, 모든 팀. 한국 사람 있잖아. All right, to Park Chan-ho, 278, looks at a strike right down thy middle. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Park Chan-ho, 278, looks at the strike just on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. I don't know. Mary Kate, I figured you had the inside scoop. As that's going to be a ground ball up the middle. OG Wan to his left, grabs it to sidearm throw, and 1 away. Yes, Mary Kate is GM's biggest fan. 근데 이제 2020년 한국 야구 KBO는 미국에서 중계 방송했어요. TV 나왔어요. 그래서 모든 외국 사람 KBO 좋아해졌어요. As the first pitch is in there for a strike, and the second pitch is in there for a strike too. 5 pitches, 5 strikes for Im Chang-gyu. Kim Gyu-sung getting the start today at second base instead of Kim Sung-bin. Nah. Yeah, as the 0-2 pitch in the dirt, and that's the first ball of the day for Im Chang-gyu. Im Chang-gyu, again, having a great season also. 269 ERA on the season, 22 games, 10-3. A guy that doesn't strike out a ton, but yeah, the 1-2 is rolled over, but it'll go foul and it stays 1-2. St. Louis Peniel, as that's going to be a ground ball. Shinmin J scoops it up, tosses over Austin Dean, and that's two away. 작년에 MLB 개막전 보러 갔어요. 샌디에고 대 LA 그리고 LA 대 키움 경기도 봤어요. 샌디에고 대 팀 코리아 경기도 봤어요. As that is just misses on the inside, and it's 1-0. I got a new hat, and I'm not real happy about it. That is ripped into the corner. That's going to get down, and Nasung Bomb is going to round first. Will he head to seconds? And no, it was just hit too hard, and Nasung Bomb is on base with a 2-out single, and the old perfect game is over. Nah. All right, cool. There you go. Yeah. Man, I don't know what the deal is. I'll buy a new one today. That is really annoying. All right. So I didn't see what happened as I was changing the camera, and I never see my camera until you guys say something. Nah. MJ, Kia Paniero? Yeah, I mean, if it just keeps dying like that, I think I may just end up having to go without it. 근데 광주에서요? 다른 도시에서요? 네. 오랫동안. And there it goes. There goes the camera again. I don't know. I don't know if it's the camera or maybe just the cable. But whatever it is really annoying. I'll try to fix it in the next break. But leading things off for the old LG Twins is everybody's favorite OG Won. See if I can get my stuff all updated there. Nailed 23 pitches in that first inning as OG Won grounds the first one, but foul, and it's on 1. And here comes the 0-1. The pitch sets up on the outside corner again and just clips the outside corner. And it's 0-2. These are the pitches that he wasn't quite able to get in the first inning. And maybe now. And a swing and a miss there. And the first strikeout of the day for Nail. And one away. And we'll see. Hopefully, this camera keeps working properly. One out, and that brings up the number seven hitter getting a start behind the plates. Moving down the lineup, though, is Pak Dong Won. 258 is that's a swing and a miss. Is Pak Dong Won. It does what he normally does, and that's why they call him Mr. Full Swing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, as the 0-1 pitch sets up on the outside, the sweeper misses in, though, and that's now 0-2 as he fouls that one off of something of his. Not entirely sure what it was, but something. Yeah, there's no just we'll take it easy on this swing. None at all. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, MJ. That's fouled away, and it's 0-2. I'm here every weekend for every different games. Just you have to vote in the poll to decide which games I stream. As that is way up high, Kim Tae-goon can't even hold on to it. Enjoy your weekend, sir or lady, whichever you are. Try to get my stats updated to see what happened with Chae Hyung-woo. Chae Hyung-woo, a fly ball to left field. As Pak Dong-won pops that one up, but it gets out of play. 30 pitches now, 31 pitches now for James Nail. Yeah, I thought the camera issues were because of heat last week, but not quite as hot today, as that is ripped. That is going to line in one hop into the wall, and Pak Dong-won rounds first and will head into second base with a stand-up double with an out. Another hits for LG, and another base runner puts them right where they need to be. That brings up the number 8 hitter, Chun Sung Ho. Yeah, I mean, Nail is going to have to pitch. He can throw 100 pitches. Yeah, not a big deal for him. He hasn't pitched 100 pitches lately. He's normally been going into the mid 90s. 92, 93, 94, 97, and 87 are his last 5 games. As that is going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. Pak Dong-won will round a third. The throw home, it gets cut off, and now they've got him in a rundown. The throw to the shortstop, and then the throw back to the second baseman, and that will be an RBI single with a out. The second out is LG puts up another run. Yeah, I mean he pitches really well at home, but against LG he is has not pitched well either. In 2 games against LG, has a 3.46 ERA on the season. He's gave up 6 runs, 5 of them earned in just 13 innings against LG on the season. No wins against them either. As Pakemina drops down a bunch. Nail grabs it, the quick throw over to first in time. And that will be a three away. But once again, LG adds to their lead. They get another run on the Chun Sung Ho. RBI single will go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 LG. I think I got my hit count wrong there. They only have 3 hits. Top of the second inning already. Yeah, a very surprising Moon Sung Ju 2-run homer, Steve. And then just there, RBI single from the guy getting a spot start. Not been a good day for James Nail. LG getting it done. They've had 2 at bats with runners on base. They've got two RBIs in, or sorry, 3 RBIs in those 2 at bats. Nail already only 11 pitches that inning, so 34 pitches so far. Not really. Like I wouldn't say that. Like it really seems like he's just barely missing the outside corners on his pitches. All right, so Wisdom will lead things off here in the bottom of the second for Kia. 249 on the season. And the first pitch misses low, ball 1-0. Nail also there are struggles in the second inning, a 241 batting average against them in the second inning. Im Chong Yu really struggles in the first inning as opponents hit 306. After that, got to wait till the fourth inning to jump on him again, I guess, as that's in there for strike, and it's 1-1. Yeah, another 1-1. This sets up on the outside and misses outside at 2-1. Wisdom, third in the league in slugging percentage, second in the league in home runs, I believe. But his issues come whenever people are on the bases, as that misses inside, and it's 3-1. Kium scored 3 against Samsung. Ouch. And that will walk him, a leadoff walk to Wisdom, and they've got themselves another base runner. Second base runner of the day for the old Kia Tigres. These guys aren't guys that walk a lot, or walk a lot of batters. Yeah, now looking to try to take the lead on a 0-0 count with a big swing there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, Arpo might not be a good day to watch them, as that is fouled away, and it's 0-2. A lot of issues for Kia offensively this year. A lot of issues for them defensively. A lot of issues for them on the mound, especially in the bullpen, as that one is going to be lifted. That's going to be over there as Kim Hyun Soo makes the catch on the run. And that is how things have been going for Kia. as the old man shows he's still got a little bit left in the tank as he makes the running catch into the gap to take away an extra base hit. Nice to see somebody running without having the glove up all the way. As that brings up Kim Sungwon, 286 on the season. Not hasn't played too much. Baltimore Powerade. As the 0-1 is lined at Pac Min, who turns around, makes the catch, and that's two away. I haven't seen it, so I've been so busy. I actually the ceiling lights in my little other room, my spare room, went out, and so I was changing that. Unless you, I think I saw a highlight of a diving catch from him, but I usually don't watch too many highlights of him because it's all the same one, and I don't follow the MLB that closely. 안녕하세요. Oh, yeah, I did see that where he ended up catching it on his leg. Yeah, I did see that. Is that first pitch misses and it's 1-0. Kim Tae-goon having a solid season to 275. It looks at strike one on the outside. Definitely SSG over Hanwha is my main one, and then Lotte to beat NC would be my two picks today. Leadoff walk to Wisdom and two flyouts since then, and now Kim Tae-goon is down 1-2. And welcome, Jim, by the way. And that's rolled over to the third baseman. Moon Do-kyung bobbles it, and then that's, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be an E5. It brings up a Kim Young with a chance to get a run. Try to take it out of his glove. He drops it. Moonbo Young, his defense is very suspect. Fungos F. Fungos with an F. As oh, you actually went. So you're back. As that's in there for a strike. 0-1 to Kim Young. 266 on the season. He's taken over in center field since the Chaewon Jun trade. Chaewon Jun goes to NC and just starts raking. And then Kim Tae-goon gets picked off by the catcher over at first base. A back pick. And Kim Tae-goon, even after the air, gets picked off way off the bag. We'll go to the third inning. Yeah, Stefan, how did you feel about the beginning of that game, though? A single and a double to start it off. I'm sure you were feeling real good at that point. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh no. Yeah, he recovered. Kia 0 for 4 with runners on base. LG 2 for 2 with runners on base. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is thy difference today. So we got an LG error there. Error. Yeah, he seems to be pitching well. 40 pitches through 2 points at 2 innings, 5 Ks. Yard. Yeah, I saw Kim Tae-yeon drop down a bunts with the runners on first and second with nobody out. You know, you got to win that. You got to. I think Hanwha's coach is confusing yesterday with today and thinking that you have to, the first one to score wins. All right, flips the lineup back over. Shin Jae will lead things off against Nail. Again, Nail not having the best start of his day or of his month here. And that's in there for a strike on the outside. It seems to be kind of getting it back. Again, I talked about in the first inning where he was just barely missing, maybe an inch off the zone, up and down, in and out, and that's in there for a strike. And now it's 0-2. It seems to be getting those calls. I wouldn't say calls because again, it's the ABS system, but he seems to be made an adjustment to be able to get right on the outside corners and at the bottom of the zone starting last inning. It won't go away. There we go. Now it goes away. Channeling in my inner Manfred, bringing in ghost runners in the third inning. Shin Jae walked in his first at bats, came around to score on the Moonsung Ju. And the 2-2 pitch sets up right down the middle, and that's rolled over. Second baseman underhand toss, and that's one away. Moonsung Ju will stride to the plate now. He had the big 2-run shots in the first inning to put LG up 2-0 at the time. That is not Kim Tae-gun. Kim Tae-gun has been replaced for Han Jun-soo. I mean, he's already gone now. They took him off the first team today. And just like that, another big base running mistake from Kia lands that player off the roster as that misses low 2-0. Hong Jun So takes over for Kim Tae-gun. Another 2-0 pitch to Moon Sung Ju goes up at the belts, and that's going to be slapped through, and that's going to be trouble. No. Foul. Yeah, there's so many base running mistakes in the KBO. It's really, really bad. I remember the Hanwha and Kia game that was a close game, and it was a line drive where they doubled up, but Che Hyung Woo were at first because he was way off the bag for no reason. Just like there, Kim Tae-gun was way off the bag for no reason, as that's going to be a ground ball. Pak Chan Ho grabs it, a soft toss over to the first baseman, and that's two away. So yeah, again, KBO. It's crazy to me how the KBO talks about tradition and history, and they do all of these 1970s, 1980s things during the game with the bunts, with all of that other, the crap that's it doesn't happen in today's game in most professional sports. But the fundamentals aren't there to be doing those things. Is that misses up high? Want to know? So again, if you're gonna bunch and all that, okay, whatever. But to have a bunch of 220, 240, 250 hitters behind him doesn't do anything. As Austin pops that one up, Pak Chan Ho under it, and that will be three away. 1, 2, 3 goes LG for the first time today. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0 LG. Yeah, the fundamentals, just the logical defensive plays, the logical base running plays. Everybody trying to be a highlight reel, trying to be you know, getting on YouTube or a flash where everybody's like, "Oh wow," and becoming viral. But none of them want to do the small stuff. Uh-oh, what just happened in the game? Oh, nail a much better inning there. Just 11 pitches again, 45 pitches now. 23 in the first, 11 in the second, 11 in the third. Leaves him at 45, where Im Chong Gyu is just sitting nicely at 28. Keo will have the 9-1-2 coming in. Oh, yeah. Arpo and I were talking about this last night. Yeah. So the thing is uh, a lot of Korean baseball fans. One, they never played baseball. They didn't grow up around the game. Uh, they know Korean baseball, and they they believe Korean baseball is great. It's not. It's good. I mean, the players have talents. It's just there's just so much. As Kim O Rong waits on that one, and that's going to drop over the head of the right fielder. He is going to round and head into second base, and he will be on base with a leadoff double, and that's pickoff. Looks even worse now. I mean, I didn't play baseball professionally either, but there's so many fans that don't understand the little things of the game, and that's fine. But those people are very outspoken about the game, as that just gets a stitch on the bottom of the corner, and it's 0-1 to Pak Chan O. But yeah, lots of people like, oh, that's the guy that hates bunting. Oh, that's the guy that always complains about bunting. That's the guy that always complains about the manager. Yeah, I get that all the time. As the 0-1 misses outside, and that's 1-1. Yeah. And then there's a lot of people that there's a lot that are like, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. Is that catches the inside corner 1 and 2? Yeah, there's lots of guys that'll be like, yeah, I this dude knows what he's talking about. He's not just randomly saying things. Then there's others that are like, oh, he doesn't understand. He's not Korean. So it goes both ways. 1-2 is right back to Im Chong Gyu. Looks Kim O Rong back, throws to first, and one away. Sorry, I've been sick all week. I wasn't quite sure if I was even going to be able to stream today. As Im Chong Yu fields it nicely, looks back the runner, throws over to Austin over at first. Yeah, I know. I've been fooling everybody. As that is fouled away. Kim Sung Gyu 0 for 1 on the day, 4-3 ground out in his first at bats. Where was it in the KBO, Steve? And the 0-1, beautiful, beautiful curveball in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And this sets up just below the letters on the outside corner. Misses badly. Moonbo Young fields it, looks back the runner, and throws it in the dirt. But the bobble from Austin, and that will be an E5. Second error on the day for Moonbo Young. And now they've got runners on first and seconds. Austin wasn't able to hold on to it. I don't. It's going to go down as an error on Moonbo Young, but Austin will say that that was his bad. So runners on first and second now. 2 errors already on the day for LG, but they've got themselves a nice, comfortable 3-0 lead so far. Lollygagging and lightly tossing over to Austin, taking his sweet, sweet old time. But Austin should have picked that. He will again. He will tell you the exact same thing. Nasung Bomb steps in now. He is the first hit of the day for Kia back in the first inning, 1 for 1 on the day. And that misses outside. Ball 1-0. Nasung Bomb at 282 on of the season for the captain. That was actually it's not the local news as that's is popped up, gets out of play, and it's 1-1. That was it's an actual like a nationwide like cable TV channel that messaged me and asked me if I would do it. It was like a 30-minute video. I have the full video. That was just the highlights. All right, it's a Nasung Bomb with a 1-1 count, sets up right above the waist and rips that one, but it's foul. And 1-2. But yeah, I was kind of upset about the highlight video because I don't know if you can see Jim, but I have a couple motorcycle helmets back there. I also ride motorcycles, and there was a little bit in the actual video about uh, me working on motorcycles, fixing motorcycles, and then Big Kiwi was actually in the video too, where we went played screen golf as a Nasung Bomb gets hit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will load the bases. But it was it was so tiring. Yeah, it was so tiring. I was 12 hours of filming Saturday and 10 hours of filming Sunday. That's all right, here we go. Im Chong Gyu, bases loaded now. 1 out for Chae Hyung Woo. And first pitch right in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. So, Jim, at least now you can kind of see all the stuff I do. All the stuff that I'm doing while I'm streaming is swing and a miss there, and it's 0-2. Nice, beautiful changeup breaking off the zone there. Im Chong Yu, mainly three pitches, fastball 35% of the time, curveball 29, and then a changeup 26. They're going to go up high and just misses ball 1-1-2. Yeah. So about that, Jim, uh, they also didn't show a lot of it actually. Uh, they they wanted me to go to a game, and I explained to them, I was like, no. They're like, well, can't you stream at the game? And I was like, no, guys, you don't understand. And they're like, huh? And then so we were in my living room at the time, and so I took them into my studio, and they're like, oh wow, as that is going to be a ground ball, just foul. Yeah, and I only do that uh, because if you're watching on Soup, I can be ahead of the Soup broadcast, but if I use the regular, I can't. Yeah, if I use the regular, I'm behind the Soup broadcast. So, but my setup is actually my setup is actually changed. I'm not actually even in that room anymore. I've turned that room into more of a just like a TV room, a lounge room, and then my living room is now actually the main. Is that's a big swing and a miss there as the first strikeout of the day for Amin Chong Gyu. Puts two away now as he's trying to get out of this inning. Well, at least I'm not behind, Mary Kate. Yeah, my plan for the off season is to is that is ground ball right to Mundo Young, throws across the diamond in time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, leaves three on as another error by Moonbo Young, but doesn't lead to a run. We'll go to the fourth inning. It's 3-0 LG. Once again, hitless with runners on base. They are now 0 for 8 with runners on base. 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Kim Chong Gyu gets around another Moonbo Gyung air, but he had to throw 19 pitches that inning, and more importantly, gave Nails some time to rest a little bit. Wisdom once again doing Kia fans really want Wisdom gone because in situations just like that, in important clutch situations, he was hitting 153 or 151 earlier last week, I think. So that right there is why a lot of Kia fans are not happy. But of course, if they were in the playoffs or comfortably in the playoffs, they would be perfectly fine with his performance. But the leadoff double goes for naught as we're back now. Top of the fourth inning, Moonbo Gyung leads things off for LG as they look to build on their lead. He's so he's hitting 250, but he strikes out a lot. Not only does he strike out a lot, but he also does not hit well in important situations. What are considered clutch situations, he is really, really way lacking. I think what I read last week was in clutch situations, he was hitting 151. As that rolls over, first baseman will grab it, take it himself, and that's one away. Worse than that, because I mean, oh, if you look at Wisdom, he's hitting 210 with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded. He's hitting 467, surprisingly, with 2 grand slams. But second and third, he's hitting 125. Second runner on second, he's hitting 125. Runner on first and second, he's hitting 142. Runner on first and third, he's hitting 105. Oh, Kim Hyun Soo steps in. He flew out to left in his first at bat to end the first inning. 0-1 on the day. Nail, only at 47 pitches now, is settled in since the first inning. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, that's what hopefully the deal is. And there's actually a 2-second delay for my stream on YouTube's end, as that's Mrs. Low 1-0, 1-1. Why did you pour water into your phone, Arpo? Yeah, Jim. Sometimes if you go out of the soup and out of soup and then come back in, you it's much better. Is that's going to be a ground ball to Kim Yu Sung, and that's 2 away on the 4-3 ground out. Not sure how I feel about that new Kia Tigers hat, or the fact that both teams are wearing white pinstripe pants as OG1 fouls that one out of play, and it's 0-1. OG1 struck out in his first at bat, 0-for-1 on the day. Couple home runs earlier yesterday. Yeah, as here comes the 0-1 pitch. Misses low, 1-1. Trying to get him to bite on that sweeper down and in. Anwar with the early lead, ladies and gentlemen. And grounds that into the spare parts of Kim Jun Soo, and it's 1-2. She was the glue keeping it together. Now where is she? What team does she cheer for now, Mary Kate? Yeah, but TVing gets first dibs, right? Because and that whoa. Nail thought he had that one. If you look at the K zone, I thought he had it too. Ah, I'm glad you keep telling me. No, today is this game. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking it's just the cable, Arpo. I'm hoping it's just the cable. Is the 2-2 misses low. And that runs the count full, 3-2. That's a third. And here comes the 3-2. Misses way badly inside, and he walks him. 2 outs walked. OG1 puts a runner on first for the number 7 hitter. On. All right, sounds good. Enjoy your footy match. Yeah, do maybe tomorrow I will do the Hanwha game. It should be Weiss versus Kim Kwang Hyun. Yeah, Arpo, I agree. As that's misses outside. Want to know? I think they're. I understand why they went in that route. LG's biggest weakness last year was first base. It's where they really struggled with a lot of issues. So they went with a first baseman. But I have to feel like there were so many more options out there. Obviously, you weren't expecting Kim Do Young to get injured again, but I think they have to plan for that at this point, as that is way outside, set up way outside, through way outside. It's a ball way outside, and it's 2-1. No, but that's like it has a large part to it. As Nail is not happy with his catcher there, as his catcher keeps pointing over to first base. He keeps pointing his hand over at first base, and Nail is like, "What? What do you want, man?" All right, now you've got a 3-1 count. Sets up, checks over to first. Nail is not happy with his catcher behind the plates. Not happy with his manager pulling the catcher. Not happy with his catcher getting picked off. Not happy with his offense and not scoring with a runner with a bases loaded and only 1 out. Now that's in there for a strike, and it's runs the count full. Another full count, second straight full counts. Yeah, now the 3-2 swing and a miss as he pounds the ground as he's upset at himself for swinging at ball 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-0 Kia. Nope, LG. My bad. First time they have failed to get a hit with a runner on base, ladies and gentlemen. First runner they've left on base today. We got thank you, John Grimm. Use my super white skin to be able to see what who is subscribing. There we go. Yeah, those the subscribers that you guys hear are the ones that I think they're the ones that have public profiles. I'm not sure because there's way more people that subscribe, but those are just certain ones that come up like that. So Kia will have number 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Osanu, Kim Sung Kwan, and Han Jun Soo will come up as Kia tries to do something. Again, 0 for 8 with runners on base. Yeah, I have it like that because it used to be I would get a lot of chat, but it was all people asking me to stream the game or asking me to like asking me gambling questions. Yeah, so I put it on and I put the lowest amount, which is only again only that's not right. He only has one strikeout. I don't know why. I think so. 경일교. 제 생각이에요. All right, so gonna be a ground ball to Austin. Picks it up, steps on the bag himself, and one away. But I also think SSG is gonna win, but they're losing. uh 어떻게 한국어로 설명 못해요. 아 uh, so 롯데 득점 없어요. Pythagorean 아 결과하면 롯데는 8등 팀이에요. That's going to be a ground ball to Austin. Picks that one up and steps on the bag himself again. 2 away. Sunball 투수 없어요. 내야 선수 잘못 차요. 구한 투수 잘못해요. Nah. That's misses inside. 1-0. Another 1-0 pitch. Grounded. See if I can show you. I'm going to show you something here, and I don't know if you're going to understand. I assume you're going to be able to understand it, as that is a grounded foul. Here, Gyeonggyo. I don't know. Hopefully, you can read this. I don't know if you can read that or not. As that is 2-2 now. So basically, as that runs outside and runs the count full, basically, Lotte is overplaying their projection. They should be an under 500 team, but they're over 500. Samsung is the lowest team. They should be in third place in the league right now, but they are not. As Im Chang-gyu walks another one, Han Jun-soo earns himself a trip to first base. Yeah, Samsung is the farthest under what they should be, and Lotte is the farthest ahead of what they should be. 58 pitches for Im Chang-gyu at this point. To Kim Yo-young doubled in his first at-bat, 1-for-1, as he looks at a pitch right down the middle, and it's 0-1. So a double to lead off the third inning, and now stepping up here in the fourth inning, but nothing. As that is going to be slapped into right field. That's going to get into the corner. Kim Yo Young has plenty of speed. Does Kim Jun Soo have enough to come around? He does not. Is another double by Kim Yo Young. Back to back doubles in back to back innings. Puts runners at second and third with 2 outs as they get their first hit of the day with a runner on base. Yeah, that bullpen is gonna be interesting. Flips the lineup back over. Pak Chan-o now with a chance to put Kia on the board. 60 pitches now for Im Chang-gyu. As that is in there for a strike on the outside, 0-1. If Isung Yup takes Samsung's job, you might as well become a fan of a new team. And that misses outside. A check swing did not, and that's ball one, 1-1. Again, so the way the check swing system works, it does look like he actually did go around, is the pitcher or catcher, if it's called a ball, swing and a miss there. If it is called a ball, the pitcher or catcher can ask for a video replay. If it is called a strike, the hitter can call for a video replay. And here comes the 1-2 pitch, way outside at 2-2. It must is Heyo. As swing and a miss there. Another big strikeouts for Im Chang-gyu. As once again, he comes up with the strikeouts when he needs them, and that's will take us to the fifth inning. It's 3-0 LG. 근데 ought more like 음연 쪼개서요. Like if you do this, that's good. Ought to, had better is like Jayon. Kind of a suggestion. Must pilyo heyo. Yeah. Kia must not score. Kia 득점하면 나무 나봐요. Or something like that. And they should 이루 삼루 이사 일루 삼루 득점 어떻게 해요? 아마 득점해요. So that's not correct grammar from Korean. I just blanked, but I think you get the idea. Oh, and finally get a hit with a runner on base, but nothing from it. Is Nail back out there on the mound with absolutely no run support once again. All right, Chun Sung-ho had the last hits for, I believe the last hit Yes, the last hits for LG is he had the RBI signal, then was caught off the bag. Yeah, now that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Way outside, 1-1. Yeah, and the 1-1. That's going to be another single through the left side, and he is on base again. The second time he's been on base today from way down there in the bottom of the lineup. Pake Mean steps in now. 0 for 1 on the day. Ground ball back to Nail to end the second inning. And that'll be it for Chun Sung Ho, as he'll get a pinch runner. Che Jung Wan, I believe, is his name. As here comes a bunt, ladies and gentlemen. Yay for bunts. Very important to score a fourth run in the fifth inning. As he drops down the bunts, Nail throws over to first base. Yeah, no one away. Uh, yeah, I will do any of them that I can. It's just, again, so last year I broadcasted every playoff game, every postseason game, but I had a different job then. So, yeah, the issue is I'll only be able to do so many. Yeah, Chaewon Young. But I did actually request off from work for the last week of October because I think that'll be the Korean series. As, that's a beautiful pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Nice looking backdoor slider, Shin Min Jae. 0 for 1 on the day. Walked, scored a run on the Moon Sung Ju 2-run shot and a 4-3 ground out. That's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman picks it up, throws across. Then a bad throw from Wisdom is going to be another error on the day. And LG gets themselves another run on the air by Wisdom. That puts Shin that puts Shin Min Jae over at first base, and Nail. Don't look at your hand, man. That was a bad throw. All right, still just one away is Moon Sung Ju. Acting without a stand. I don't know what that means. Ah, there we go. Nope, still caught. Yeah, it's not the camera. I will say that it is definitely not the camera. So it is the cable that is causing me my problems. Because I can see my my view. Yeah, so uh during the break, I will attempt to fix the cable. Yeah, so that misses outside. I don't want to know. Moon Sung Ju, the big 2-run shot in the first inning, a 1 for 2 on the day. Hopefully the cable will fix it. Yeah, now the 1-0 misses low, 2-0. This is the most lopsided game of the day. All the other games within 2 runs of each other. That's in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Yep. So if you win the regular season, you automatically go to the Korean series. You wait about 3 weeks before you get to play again. As the 2-1 pitch just catches the outside corner, 2-2. Beautiful backdoor slider once again from Nail. Yeah, the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle. A diving stop by Pak Chan Ho. Not able to hold on to it, though, and that'll be an infield single. Puts runners on first and seconds now. Just KBO. Molden team. Yeah, but I don't think I want to stream on Africa TV anymore. Angogiri Berago Usak. LG Panio. That's in there for a strike to Austin Dean. Yeah, 0-1. Yeah, now the 0-1 is lifted up into the gap. That's going to be trouble. That's going to one hop into the wall. And Austin Dean is going to be on second. Shinmin J coming around to score. That was not that was a beautiful throw by the second baseman. And they said both of the runs scored. I thought they got him at home, but the umpire called him safe as Austin Dean comes up with a big double. So we'll see. I don't. I wonder if they're going to call him blocking the plate or something, because that did not look like. It looked like the throw from the second baseman was awful. It looked like he got him. Oh, maybe he missed him. I can't tell from that angle. Oh, can't tell from that angle either. So they've at least scored 1 run. So Austin is on second. We'll put him there. Yeah. Nah. Uh-huh. Hey, go suck. I'm a Dolawayo. LG Dolawayo. I don't know if they can I don't know if they can change it. I think KBO needs to stop recording in 30 frames a second. And the outs. Yeah, I think Go Suck will definitely be coming back next year. All right, Austin Dean on second base, 2 outs now with the throw out from Kim Gyu Sung. Again, he sailed that ball. Looking at it come out of his hand, I thought it was going to be way over the catcher, but it's in there for a strike. Is the first pitch to Moonbo Gyung. So the air comes up big. As that'll be an unearned run. And that misses inside. As that misses outside. 2-1. No, I don't have favorite players. I'm very weird like that. I just see them as players. I just see them as people. And the swing just misses inside. Yeah, I don't have favorite players. I do have least favorite players though. I do have players that I do not like, but I don't have any players that I'm like, oh yay. Obviously, I have to root for the foreigners, as that is gonna drop down in front of Kim O Young. Austin Dean coming home, and he'll easily be there. And Moonbo Young will head back to first with an RBI single. Six runs now for LG, and this game is getting a bit out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. That brings up a Kim Hyun Soo. Yeah. Moonbo Young over at first base now. Kim Hyun Soo steps in. Kim Hyun Soo 0 for 2 on the day. Yeah, I'm not a fan of number 5 for Samsung. I'm not a fan of number 16 for Hanwha. I'm not particularly a fan of number 10. I'm not a fan of number 10 for LG. He cries about everything. Every time there's a pitch down the middle, he's like, oh. As that is lifted into left field, that's going to be trouble, as that's going to drop down also, and another single. Yeah, not a fan. I mean, there's a handful of guys, and it has nothing to do with the person themselves. Well, one of them, the hatred towards number 16 is 100% the person themselves. Uh, the others are how they react and how they act on the field. Just not a fan, as that's in there for strike. My least favorite player used to be the second baseman for Doosan, as the 0-1 pitch on the misses low, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Misses outside at 2-1. But as far as players, I mean, I have to root for foreigners. I mean, just because I am a foreigner, so obviously I want the foreigners to do well. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was 29 years as OG1 lifts that one up. Center fielder giving chase in front of the warning at the wall. And that will be three away. They leave another two on. They've left three on, but this game is quickly getting out of hand. It's 6-0 LG. Ay, elsewhere around the league, Hanwha still claiming to that 1-0 lead. Wang Jun Saw pitching fantastic as they're in the top of the sixth. Only 3 hits for Sam or for SSG, only 5 for Hanwha as he is battling Whites there. Then Doosan up 2-1 against KT. Lote's up 1-0 against NC. NC's got a runners on first and second with 2 outs though. And Kiyoum up 5-4 against against Samsung, but Kiyoum's got a runner on first and 1 out in the top of the fifth. Machuk. No, I don't know that. Nail, unfortunately, is probably also done for the day. At the 87 pitches. So Che Wan Young will head over to right field. Im Chang Gyu back out on the mound. He'll lead things off against Kim Gyu Sung. Kim Gyu Sung not having himself another good day is that is in there for a strike on the outside. He fakes the bunts, pulls it back, and looks at the strike right down the middle. Kim Gyu Sung 0 for 2 on the day, 4-3 ground out, then did reach on the air as that misses inside 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch just misses up high. 2-1. Kia has had plenty of chances to get runs. They just haven't done it. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's up right down the middle and misses low and a leadoff walk. 지금 그래서 제가 두 개 있어요. 쇼츠 라이브 근데 지금 있어요. 근데 알버는 일반 라이브 있어요. 네, 라이브 스트리밍 두 개 있어요. The Nasung Bomb is swing and a miss there, and it's on one. 화면 조금 달라요. 아니요, 그 같이 채팅 같이 볼 수 있어요. As the time is called by Na Sung Ban, he'll readjust his batting gloves. And now that is fouled away, 1-2. 네, 지금 더 편해요. All righty, here we go. The 1-2 pitch taps the glove on the ground and throws it outside at 2-2 now. Home run. And he goes down a knee to foul that one off. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nope, time. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch in the dirts. Runs the count full, 3-2. 네, 읽을 수 있어요. The 3, nope, checks over to first. NBC. All right, here we go. No outs, a 3-2 count to Nasung Bum, a runner on first, and he pops him up. Left fielder Kim Hyun Soo under it, and that will be one away. As they continue to struggle with runners on base. Yeah, and then the cleaning time is long. And misses outside. 1-0. Yeah. And another 1-0 pitch. Oh, fouls that one off, and it's 1-1. 79 pitches now for Im Chong-gyu, not 80. I just hit the button too many times there. Did the coaches go smoke too, I wonder? Yeah, that's why they have the yellow thunder sticky bangy thingies. As that was fouled away, 1-2 now. Yeah. Hey, you gotta go, you gotta go. Can't blame him. All right, here comes the 1-2. Sets up just above the belt. And that is going to be an inside out swing right to Kim Hyun Soo. And another out to two away. That brings up Wisdom. Wisdom at 248 walked in his first at bat. A 5-3 ground out with the bases loaded in his last at bat. An error that caused 2 runs. As that misses low. 1-0. How long has Park Jong Un played though? Biggest swing and a miss there. 1-1. Park Jong Un is too young. He won't be released, that's for sure. The 1-1 is ripped, but foul. 1-2. Is that what that was? I saw something about DMs. I saw something about DMs. Yeah, but I didn't have time to read it. There. A 1-2. That's going to be chopped foul right back. Well, maybe he can play shortstop for Hanwha. Yeah, another 1-2 pitch fouled right into the mask of Pak Dong Wan, and it stays 1-2. The 1-2 misses low, and it's 2-2. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a 4 inning game for both bullpens. As here comes the 2-2 pitch to Wisdom, and that's going to be grounded foul again. As both nail 87 pitches, Im Chong Gyu now past that at 88. I could imagine that Nail would come back out as Wisdom goes down, gets that. So it is going to be trouble, and that is going to drop down as rounding third and coming home. And just like that, they finally get themselves a run as Wisdom comes up with a 2-out RBI double. As he's finally able to put one in play. As he just misses, he throws his bat down, thinking that he made an out. Thinking that he made an out. But Kim Gyu Sung is able to come around to score the first run of the day for Kia. That puts Wisdom over at second base. Oh Sunu will come up. Bunt, 2 outs, slow runner on first or up to bats. Yeah, let's get some more bunts, ladies and gentlemen. So only 89 pitches for Im Chang-gyu, not to 90. But Osanu steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day. A fly out to left in his first at bat. A ground ball back to Austin over at first. And his second was actually the lead off last inning. That's in the dirt, and it's 1 and 0. Osanu, 279 on the season. Plays first and some outfield. Yeah, as here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's chopped into the dirt, and it's 1 and 1. Why? Why would they bunt? 113 strikeouts. Kemming Young, 112, and Noshiwan with 111. No strikeouts yet today as the 1-1 is rolled over. Second baseman over to his right, bobbles a little bit, recovers, and throws in time for the third outs. That'll be it for the first half of the game. We'll be back in just a few. Refill your beverages or whatever you do. I'll see you in a few.
and gentlemen,
All right, so we be back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Joe Song-woo out on the mound now for Kia, though. Wow, that's really quick. All right, Joe Song-woo out on the mound. He'll face Pak Dong-hwan to lead things off. And first pitch is way outside, ball one. All right, here comes the 1-0. Sets up on the inside. He turns on it, but pulls it foul, and it's 1-1. Oh, elsewhere around the league, while we're slowing down with this one, Hana has got runners on second and third with nobody out in the bottom of the seventh and a 1-0 lead. Nothing. As the 1-0 is he reaches out to it, and that's going to drop down in front of the left fielder, and he is on base for the second time today with a leadoff single. Brings up the number 8 hitter, Chaewon Young. I'm sure they'll try to bunt here because a 5-run lead is not an issue. The better question is how the heck do you have a bath in Korea? As here comes a Chaewon Young with the bunt. Very important to get a runner into scoring position for the bottom of your lineup with a 5-run lead in the 6th inning, as that pitch is way up high, and it's a ball 1-0. LG's manager once again showing that he is the worst manager in the league, only because Doosan's manager quit. Oh, that's so bad, especially since you pay for that. Yeah, a bathtub in Korea? Yokcho? All right, the 1-1 pitch after that one was fouled back. Classy. So here comes the 1-1 pitch. Sets up on the outside. Runs way up and in. And it's now 2-1. And does his best Neo impersonation. And fancy apartments then. My villa definitely does not come with bathtubs. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Sets up on the outside. He does get the bunt down. Oh, come on. Go to second. Wow. What a weak play by the first baseman, Osanu. Absolute weakness. Wow. You had all day and tomorrow to throw to second base, and you don't do it. Wow, what a bad decision by the first baseman. Good Lord. Throw the ball. Shortstop is standing on third or on second base. You've got the catcher running from first. He's 2/3 of the way there. Throw the ball to second to get the lead runner and make him rethink bunting like an idiot. Oh my Lord. That's misses up high. 1-0. There's your kitten, Zarpo. Yeah, and the 1-0 pitch. That is lifted up into left field under it, and that's two away. That brings up a Shinmin J, the top of the lineup once again. Joe Song out there after Nail. Not a good performance for him as Shinmin J steps in. Shinmin J 0 for 1, 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on a walk, came around to score, reached on an air, came around to score, slaps that one foul, and it's 0 1. Samsung, base is loaded, bottom of the fifth with two outs, down by one. Can a Samsung come from behind? As here comes the 0-1. This sets up way outside off the plates. Yeah, and this slaps it foul. 0-2. Yeah, no, the 0-2 pitch sets up, taps the glove on the ground, says throw it in the dirt, and fouls it away as that one did not go in the dirt. Oh, Hanwha added a run there. Bottom of the seconds now, or back to the top of the eighth. They're up to 2-0. No, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be SSG and Hanwha. Because tomorrow will be Kim Kwang Hyun and Weiss. As the first, here comes the 0-2, sets up way off the plates and throws it way off the plates. He doesn't chase, and it's 1-0. Yeah, I don't know if I'll stream. Yeah, I don't know if I'll stream Hanwha and SSG tomorrow. Again, I've been sick all week, so uh, we'll see how I feel tomorrow. And this is the 1-2, taps the glove on the ground once again on the outside corner, and he swing and a miss. That'll end the inning once again. The bunts does nothing as we go to this bottom of the sixth. It's 6-1 LG. Sacrifice bunts means nothing when nobody behind you gets a hit. Let's see. 6 at bats. There we go. The old mosquitoes, Korean mosquitoes. All right, Im Chong Gu out there again. Stays out there with a comfortable lead. Who will face the bottom of the order. It's probably why he's out there. Kim Sung Won, Han Jun Soo, and Kim Hyo Young, as that's in there for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0 1. He turns on that and deposits it into right field. And he will be on base for the first time today with a leadoff single. Kim Jun Soo will greet him. He walked in his last at bats. Looks at ball one. Sorry, strike one, right down the middle. I don't know what the heck I was saying. Yum kyung yup. Yeah, see, here we go. The pitch, and that is lifted into left field. Kim Hyun Soo under it though, and that's two away or one away. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Kim Il Young. Kim Il Young had himself a day, a couple doubles, 2 for 2 on the day. Double in the third, a double in the fourth. Has yet to come around to score though. And that's fouled away. Yeah, he's getting tired, but it's not like he's a power pitcher. He only averages 139 with his fastball, so it's not like you know, he's not a finesse guy anyway. Swing and a miss there, and that's his 0 and 2. 98 pitches from him. Yeah, but it's again, you have a 5-run lead. Uh oh, here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and another strikeout from Im Chong Gu, his third of the day. Flips the lineup back over to Pak Chan Ho. Heavy dose of the curve. 99 pitches now for Im Chong Gu. And pitch number 100 is in there for a strike, and it's 0 and 1. The ever elusive 100 pitches. It's so dangerous, it turns red, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's up on the inside, misses outside, but it is foul. And the fan does not make the catch, so banana ball rules. Now, his last 5 outings, 93 pitches, 103 pitches, 96 pitches, 101 pitches, and 89 pitches. So he's just getting his quality starts. As here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's up on the inside. Tries a fastball, but that's deposited into right field, and they've got runners on first and a second. Brings up Kim Gyu Sung. A little inside out swing there. Oh, Kim Sun Bin will pinch hit here. I figured that would be happening. Kim Sun Ben pinch hits here. 102 pitches for Im Chong Yu. Looking to get a run here, try to slowly crawl their way back. As that misses outside, ball one, 1-0. Outs? Huh? Are you sure? All righty, here we go. The 1-0 pitch right down the middle, 1-1. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Sometimes it lags behind. As the 2-2 is going to be into the gap. One run is going to come around. Kim Hyun Soo is going to cut it off, throw into second base, and they've got runners on the corner as Kim Sun Bin comes up big with an RBI single to cut the lead to 6-2. I think now you've got to take out Im Chong Gyu. Na Sung Bom will greet him. And that'll be it for Im Chong Gyu. We'll have a pitching change. As Im Chong Gyu will come out after that RBI single by Kim Sun Bin. What did they do? Did they hit a grand slam? Yeah. Lee Byung Hyun with a grand slam with 2 outs to put Samsung up. Oh, elsewhere around the league, KT's up 4-2 against Doosan, but Doosan's got runners. Yeah, Lee Byung Hyun. Doosan's got runners on first and second with 2 outs, bottom of the sixth there. NC's up 4-1 against Lotte, as they've also got runners on first and second, bottom of the fifth with 1 out. Samsung up 5-4 now as they're in the break, and then Hanwha's up 2-0. They've got the bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom of the eighth, as White is letting this game slip away at 106 pitches. So coming in, still waiting for them to tell me who's coming in to pitch for Im Chong Gyu. So out on the mound, Lee Jung Yong. Oh, Im Chong Gyu is responsible for the 2 runs on the base pass, so uh, his day is not officially over yet. Na Sung Bom 1-for-2 on the day, singled in his first at bat, hit by a pitch, and then flew out to left field in his last at bat. Now the first pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. And the 0-1 just barely touches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch sets up, and that catches him looking. Three pitches, three strikes, and that's will end Kia's pursuit of some more runs. We'll go to the seventh inning. It's a 6-2 Kia. Catches him looking. They've left 10 runners on base, ladies and gentlemen. 10 runners on base. It's because it's still so hot outside. Balls flying like crazy. Oh. LG will have Moonsung Ju leading things off. We'll see who comes out to pitch for them. Looks like LG is not going to be finishing, ending their losing streak. KT is up, SSG is down. Out on the mound is Lee Jun Young for Kia, the left-hander. All right. Moonsung Ju leads things off here in the top of the seventh. Who knows? All right, the 1-0 pitch to Moonsung Ju. Moonsung Ju, 2 for 3 on the day, a 2-run homer to start his day in the first. Is fouls that one. Nope. Pak Guan Yu pinch hits here. And that is in there for a strike, 1-2. So Pak Guan Yu. Yeah. Top of the seventh here, 1-2 pitch. And a ground ball off of the first baseman's glove. And that will be an E3. Possibly. 안녕하세요. What's up, Shiver? 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 Shiver, Shiver? Don't you know? All right, here we go. Austin Dean, 1 for 3 on the day. RBI double in his last. Yeah, now the 0-1 to pitch to Austin again. 1 for 3 on the day. A 6-3 ground out, a pop fly to the shortstop, and a RBI double. And a run scored in his last at bats, and that's way outside 1-1. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so the 1-1 pitch that's up on the inside in the dirts that gets away, and he takes off for seconds as Han Jun Soo is not able to recover, and they've got a runner on second base now. Runner in scoring position for Austin. Ding, 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 ding. Looks like Jim, my two picks for the day are not gonna be well. As SSG's down 5-0 and Lotte's down 4-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch sets up on the up high as Austin fouls that one away. He knows he just missed that, and it's 2-2. Yeah, the ERA of like 9 or a winning percentage of like 9. And that is in the dirt. He went around. He knows he did, and that's one away. Yeah, like they've been ridiculous this month. This month has been even crazier. And this month they're 13-3-1 with an 813 winning percentage. Misses up and in, and it's 1-0. And I feel like they got better. Yeah, I feel like they got better with Tolhurst. You've got as the 1-0 pitch sets up on the outside, misses way up and in, and it's 2-0. So you got LG with a 813 winning percentage this month, and then you've got Lotte with a 188 winning percentage. Lotte has won 3 games. LG has lost 3 games. As the 2-0 pitch sets up a way outside again. That one is in there for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Then you got Hanwha's not much better at 6-11 in the month of August, but 3 of those wins that Hanwha has were against Lotte. As here comes the 2-1 pitch sets up on the outside, in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. At this point, it seems to be that everybody's playing for third. The last 3 spots, Hanwha should easily cruise into seconds. Maybe they could have a collapse like Lotte does. Lotte with a loss would actually fall out of the playoff spots. As here comes the 2-2 pitch, sets way up and out and throws it over everybody's head and runs the count full 3-2. Uh, I mean, you have to think LG because again, LG they're going to have a lot of rest. The one thing that Hanwha has is their front 2 starters are really good in Ponce and Weiss, but their bullpen is showing a lot of issues. As that one is lifted up into the air, center fielder under it, and that will be 2 away. Yeah, I would say Lotte or LG has to be the favorites. But you can't sleep on Hanwha just because Ponce has been so good. Again, Ponce and Weiss have been a ridiculous 1-2 combination. They'll have a little bit of time off, but they're going to have to face, whoever the number three team is in at some point. They're going to have to face the number three team, and that's going to be a 5 game series, 3 or 4 games. Ponce's maybe only gets 2 starts in the series. Yeah. So the thing is Kim Saw Hyun, that's his name. Uh, it was a lot of smoke and mirrors early in the season. He's very, very wild. He throws hard, but a lot of teams were swinging at bad pitches. A lot of teams are being more patient with him. If you notice, he's not throwing 156, 157, 158 anymore, as that's in there for a strike. He's throwing 154, 155, trying to control it a little bit more. And because of that, they're able to get on it. Uh, so he's already way, way, way past his games last year. So they were not they the manager for Hanwha has a track record, as that's in the dirts, has a track record of using and abusing arms, and it's a lot of them have been used and abused this year. As they are way over last year's use by 20-30% already. So, welcome back, Arpo. As the 2-1 pitch, that's in there for a strike at 2-2. Hanwha again has just been really lucky without any injuries. The injuries that they've had have been to players that haven't been hitting well or haven't been playing well. Moon Dong-ju is going to miss a start or two. Yun Jin is going to miss a couple starts, but they haven't had any like big injuries for the whole season. As the 2-2 pitch sets up way outside again, and that misses up, and that's another full count. And the 3-2, did he go around? Did not. And that will be a walk down to first base. We'll see if they appeal it. Did not go. Yeah, the thing is there's outside of LG, there's really not a great team. Chae Sung Min will take over on the base pass for Kim Hyun Soo. I mean, even Doosan in ninth place has a chance. The big thing for Hanwha that I would be worried about is besides the fact that the manager has never won a championship before, is that they have a lot of players that have never played in a postseason game before. So how are they going to do once the when it's a huge important time? But Doosan is better now that Lee Sung Yup is not managing that team. As here comes the pitch to OG1 in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. No runners on the first and seconds. 2 outs, 22 pitches from Yi Jun Young. Yeah, now that is ripped, but it's foul. Yeah, no 1-2. Yeah, Kia has been hit the hardest with injuries, no question at all. Uh, obviously, Kim Do Young twice, Na Sung Bom, Kim Sun Bin, Guak Do Gu or Guak Do Gyu. out for the season as the 0-2 pitch that's way outside misses way inside, and it's 1-2. If Samsung hires Lee Sung-yup to be the manager, they will never make the playoffs. They will never make the playoffs. The 1-2 pitch that throws it in that says throw it in the dirt, sets up outside and misses outside at 2-2. Yeah, I mean, it's not close. Hanwha had a really, really strong run there. They've had Hanwha's had 2 or 3 10-game winning streaks, yet they're in second place. LG has just been dominating all season. As we'll have a check swing of video replay. I'm sure he would. Did not go around. And you have to remember, LG does not have their leadoff hitter. And the best leadoff hitter in the game has been injured the whole season. But he should be back for the playoffs, so that the LG will be even better in the playoffs. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs, 2 on. Sets up outside. That rolls over, and it's another 2-2 pitch. I don't know who Park Han-yi is. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sets up outside. The throw to second base. Did they get him? No. Quick little pickoff move there to second base. Almost got him. Yeah, another 2-2 pitch up high, runs the count full. Third straight full counts. Kia's manager, this is their his final year on his contract also, I believe. As here comes the 3-2 pitch. Both runners will be moving and swing and a miss, and that's will take us to the bottom of the 7th. It's 6-2 LG. Of course they can, Yard. They shouldn't, though. They should definitely not. But it's the KBO, so there's always a chance. Who will come out to pitch? Did they win, Kiwi? 5-0? Thank you, Yard. Congratulations, Stefan. You finally got to see him win a game. Wang Jun Saw with a shutout. Leaving the rubber match for tomorrow's game. It's slow. Because that's that little thing that comes up here is through a different program. So It's way delayed. All right, the Che Hyung Woo will lead things off. Lee Jung Yong, three pitches, three strikes. Now that is in the dirts and ball one. Che Young Woo 0 for 3 on the day. Fly out to left, a fly out to left, and a strikeout. And then the 1-0 misses inside at 2-0. Nice and slow, like the Daejeon subway. Chae Sung Min in left. Yeah, that's what I had before. And that misses up high, 3-0. Hanwha finally stops their 6-game losing streak. Whoa, ball four. Four pitches, four balls, one base runner. And that brings up Wisdom. Samsung goes back up. Harpo's a Samsung fan again. Yeah, Lotte is down 4-1 in the sixth. They are going to be getting out the Clippers after today's game. Hanwha fan over there on the first base side as Wisdom steps in 1 for 2 on the day. Walked in his first at bat, a 5-3 ground out and an RBI double as ball five. And he finally throws one in the strike zone, and it's 1-1 now. And another 1-1 pitch catches the top of the zone, and it's 1-2. The home plate umpire doing a little shuffle back there. As here comes the 1-2 pitch, sets up on the outside, down at the knees, misses way outside at 2-2. On first is Che Hyung Woo, not known for his speed. As that is fouled away, and it stays 1-2. No favorite team, all KBO. Eh. Everybody pick a team. Today I'm wearing a Kia uniform because they're home. Every day, Harpo. It's all right. As fouls that one as he just gets a piece. Wisdom smelling his bat, seeing if he's got any hits left in it. As here comes the 2-2 pitch, sets up on the outside again, and he goes down and ground ball 5-4-3, double play. And that brings up the number 7 hitter is Wisdom. Is he out at first? Moonbo Young bobbles that again. Yep, they're gonna replay that. Yeah, I think he's out. There's the glove. Yep, he should be out. Excellent play. Call by the first base umpire. I do. I haven't played for a while. I'll start playing again next year. Still waiting on this video replay. Longest video replay in the history of video replays. Scoot up a little in the box or flatten your swing. Yeah, you can't change that. There's nothing that definitely says that it's changed. All right, Osanu steps in now, 0 for 3 on the day. For a fly out to left, a ground ball to Austin, and a 4-3 ground outs. The old slap hits. Yeah, now the 0-1 pitch and misses inside, 1-1. And 1-1 pitch in the dirt says Pak Dong Hwan makes a stab at it, though, but it's 2-1 now. 'I play shorts, but the 2-1 is swing and a miss there, 2-2. I played shorts all when I was little. Played shorts here, uh, but I can catch also, and second, play third if I have to, but not a fan of it. That's fouled away and it stays 2-2. I played center a little bit, so I turned unassisted triple play when I played in T-ball. As the 2-2 pitch is swing and a miss as it blows it right past him. And that's will be the end of the seventh inning. We'll go to the eighth. It's 6-2 LG. 4 for 20. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have. I guess you gotta have the quick reflexes. You gotta. I don't know. I don't know how to. I just it naturally comes to me. And I was like, oh, Puck Sanjay. Pitcher in seconds. That's a very strange combination. Usually, second basemen don't have very good arms. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that's where you get your power. Check to make sure you're in line, not leading too much. So elsewhere, Hanoi gets the 5-0 lead. A game. KT has added a couple runs. They're up 6-2 now. Bottom of the eighth there. Uh, NC is up 4-1. Top of the seventh with one out for Lotte. And then the other game, Kium and Samsung 8-11. As Kium's up in the top of the seventh with one out. So Sung Young Tak out on the mound. Yeah, I am really not good at playing the outfield just because uh, for so long I've played infield. So my natural movement is in and not out like you would need if you were playing outfield. All right, out on the mound now, Sung Young Tak. He will greet Pak Dong Wan. And in there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Lotte? Yeah. That's going to be a ground ball. Wisdom scoops it up, throws across, and one away. They can't win. Chaewon Young steps in. Chaewon Young sacrificed bunt in his first at bats. It scored 0 runs as usual, hitting a 299 on this season. KBO Gulman, Hanwha, LG, Lotte, Kia, Samsung. Kia or KBO Gumiel as the 1-0 pitch sets up right at the knee. Then he leaks it over, gives it a ride, but it's a foul, and it's a 2-2. Nah. All right, the 1-1 pitch. That's misses outside at 2-0. 2-1 now. Yeah, and the 2-1 pitch, he lifts it up into the air. Left fielder coming in, shortstop out on the grass, and that's 2 away. And it brings up the number 9 hitter, Pak Min. SSG, NC, KT, Kium, Dusan, Pani, Opsoyo. All right, Pak Min now. 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at the ball, 1 on the inside, 1-0. 1-3 ground out, sacrifice bunt, and a fly out to left. And as the 1-0 pitch sets up on the inside. And it just misses inside at 2 and 0. Nah, as the 2-0 pitch just catches the top of the zone, and it's 2 and 1 now. Sung Yang take. There we go. It taps the glove on the ground and he swings, and I don't know what that was. Maybe he was trying to get out of the sand because it looks like my swing out of the bunker. Another 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside. Misses outside, runs the count full, 3 and 2. Here we go. The 3-2 pitch sets up on the outside once again, and he slaps it, but it is into the little jutting out thing. I still don't know what that is called, but yeah, we'll stay 3 and 2. The 3-2. 3-2. And that's going to be a ground ball. First baseman grabs it, underhand toss to the pitcher, steps on the bag. And that will be 1, 2, 3, go. The LG Twins for only the second time today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-2 LG. Only the second time today that they've gone 1, 2, 3. What's crazy is Kia has not gone 1, 2, 3 yet. At 7 o'clock. What? What'd you do at 7? We uh all right, 7, 8, 9 coming up for Kia here in the bottom of the 8th as they attempt to make the comeback. Out on the mound for LG, Lee Jung Young is only thrown 20 pitches in his 1.1 innings. We'll see if he stays out there or not. As he is not, Kim Young Woo will come out onto the mound. Best number in baseball, ladies and gentlemen. 2.22 ERA for number 67. Gubon Hyuk takes over at third base. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a ball. Kim Sung Hwan, 1 for 3 on the day, a single in his last at bats. Came around to score. Yeah, another 1-0 is a swing and a miss as he blows it past him 1-1. Jung Hyunwoo, and he hits him. That hurts. Is that's it? The inside knee, inside of his back knee. He will probably not stay in. That'll be it for him, I have to imagine. He's taken all of his gear off, so maybe he will stay in. We'll see whenever he gets up to try to run. Yep. He is going to head on over to first base. Oh, Hanjun Soo will step in now. Again, Hanjun Soo took over after Kim Tae-gun actually got picked off at first base after he reached on an air. He is 1 for 2 on the day, or sorry, 1-0-1 on the day. Walked in his first at bats and then flew out to left as that misses outside, and it's 1-0. Who went to the military? The 1-0 is sets up down the middle, up high, and misses outside and low, and it's 2-0. Main second baseman going to the military. Who is that? As Keum pops that one up. Third baseman in foul territory makes the catch. One away. Flips the lineup down to the bottom. Kim Oh-young steps in. Yeah, which team? Trying to think of which team has a second baseman that went to the military. Oh, okay. All right, Kim Oh-young. Yeah. Okay, that now I understand. Yeah. I was thinking KBO is that is lifted up into the air, left fielder over, and center fielder was going to take it, and that's 2 away. Flips the lineup back over to Pak Chan Ho. Where, what city do you live in? As here comes the first pitch to Pak Chan Ho, and that is in the dirts. Ball 1-0. Ah, yeah. Seoul has different rules for their society, but like here in Daejeon, Daejeon, I cannot pitch. I'm not allowed to pitch at all. As the 1-0 pitch just catches the outside corner, 1-1. Yeah, there's very, very strange rules. Yeah, I couldn't live in Seoul. Seoul is way too, yeah, no, not for me. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that is going to be lifted into center field. Pake mean a couple steps back, a couple forward, and that will be 3 away. We'll go to the ninth inning. LG with a comfortable 6-2 lead. Yeah, I have so like my league here in Daejeon, uh you can have two foreigners on a team, but you can only have one foreigner playing per game. Also, foreigners are not allowed to pitch at all. So like, because my team was gonna have me pitch, but yeah, foreigners aren't allowed to pitch at all. So yeah, definitely different rules by far. Yeah. Like I had to get a letter from my high school that said I did not play high school baseball because it if you play high school baseball in America, you're not allowed to play in my league. If you're an American, if you're a foreigner and you played high school baseball, you're not allowed to play in the league until you're like 65 or something like that. Oh, LG will have the top of their lineup. A 1, 2, 3 coming up to face the new pitcher, Jun Song Hyun. 164 second half ERA. Sellouts at 20,500. I they basically what they want is they don't want a bunch of foreigners dominating the league. And also they don't want my guess is that they don't want foreigners to start a team and then not play or something. I guess I don't know. It like restricting the positions I could play. So every time that I played in two different leagues. I was the only foreigner in the league at all, as that's inside. Yeah, I'm required to bunt. That is the rule. Because bunting is awesome. As the 1-0 pitch, the Shinmin J misses inside, and it's 2-0. That's why I hate bunting so much because my league makes me do it. Yeah, another 2-0 pitch. That's going to be lifted into the air. The left fielder given chase makes the catch. Looks like he hobbled a little bit there. He might still be a little injured after that hit by pitch. Nail, not a good day. 6 runs, 4 earned. He will take the loss unless somehow Kia comes back. Kim Chong Gyu in line for the win. 105 pitches, 5 2/3 innings. He's given up a lot of base runners. Again, uh, Kia has had a base runner in every single inning, as that one is fouled away, and it's 0-1. Yeah, I didn't do anything because it was working fine. So I'm gonna tonight and tomorrow I'll go through and make sure that it's all the cameras are plugged in fine. Maybe something came loose. I don't know. As that is going to be a slap and it's going to get down. No, a diving stop by Kim Oh Young. as he ranging forward and to his right makes a diving stop, a beautiful diving stop, and that's will be two away. And brings up Austin. Austin 1 for 4 on the day, an RBI double is big hits. And here we go. Austin ding 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 ding. Looks at strike one, and it's on 1. 281 on the season for Austin. Again, he missed about a month or so with a bad back. It's a quality Tiger Zone. Our sound is Hanjun Su is doing some squats back there as that one is lifted to foul and makes the catch right at the rail. And Kia suddenly has some life left in him as that's pop fly into foul territory. Puts them down 1-2-3 for the second straight inning. But will it be enough as we go to the bottom of the ninth? Kia needs 4 before they get 3 outs. We've got 3 outs to go for LG to claim another victory. And, try to get themselves in line for another sweep. KT has defeated Doosan, given Doosan their second straight loss. It's a big one for KT, as LG is Lotte is currently down by 3 against NC, which would put KT up into 4th place. And if NC holds on, that would put KT and NC in 4th and 5th place. Samsung would just be a game and a half out of the playoffs as things are really starting to bunch up with those with Lotte absolutely falling apart like nobody has ever seen before. Yeah, I mean but again, they weren't, I don't want to say they weren't good but again, they overplayed their kind of their season so much. All right, so they'll have the 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. Kim Sun Min and Na Sung Bam, Chae Hyung Woo. Wisdom will have to come up to bat at least once if they are going to be able to keep this game going. Yeah, but they're ever since Jun Junu went down with an injury, they've had some issues. Is Yu Young Chan out on the mound, a 2.22 ERA for him also. And that misses outside, ball 1. Way up high. Is that what it is? And that's way up high. 3-0 is Kim Sun Bin. Isn't even attempting to pretend that he's going to swing. Sets up on the outside, right at the knees, and misses outside. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and it's one even close. That brings up a Na Sung Bam. Davison is is going to be the curse of the Lotte curse, or the Davison curse, is Kim Sun Bin will get himself a pinch runner. Not entirely sure what the reasoning behind this is, as if they have any chance of scoring, he's nothing. Jiang Hyun Chang out on the basey pathies. Is a Nasung Bomb, 1 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss at a pitch that hit the dirt before he swung past it, and it's a now all in one. I love this pure KBO ness right here. You've got a guy that just threw 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. So you swing at the first one, which is a ball in the dirt, instead of waiting for him to throw an actual strike. As the 0-1 misses inside, it could actually be a 2-0 if the KBO players had some discipline and some, fundamentals. As here comes the 1-1, misses inside. Should be 3-0, should be ball 7. But once again, KBO players want to create highlight reels. Feel better in this game, in this inning, or roll over it because I'm out of water. As here comes the 2-1 pitch, fouls that away, and it's 2-2. Lasag Bomanta. No, 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 no. Yeah, I didn't get 2 waters at the break. I only got one, and now I'm paying for it. A swing and a miss there is Nasung Bomb. No, he said he got a piece of it. I don't think he got a piece of it. Oh, you guys fighting over who can speak speak English? All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Up high, walks him. That brings up a Che Young. I'm not a fan of those. I am not a fan of the pitching coach's shoes. The way you no, whoever said that that was okay is wrong. Whoever said that this pitching coach was allowed to wear whatever those shoes he's wearing on the baseball field, that is not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. Managers should wear turf cleats, not Yeezys or whatever the heck those things were. As a Che Young steps in. The baseball gods would not be happy if they saw those shoes. All right, runners on first and seconds. Nobody A. It's a Che Young looks at strike one on the outside, and it's 0-1. Oh, Oh, Che Young. Oh, one is a ground ball, but foul. Yeah, no one two. Oh, Che Young. The Church of Baseball. There's a saying, baseball is like church. There's many that go and few that understand. As he says he went around, as that'll be one away, as Che Hung ends up 0 for the day with a couple Ks. Yeah, it did look like he wins. Yep, he definitely wins. All right, that brings up wisdom. We've talked about it today. Is they're going to video replay this? While they video replay this, I'm going to grab some more water. And I'm back. This video is sponsored by me. Lovely, lovely water. Best water in Korea right here. All right, Wisdom steps in. He has an RBI double, but he's had a couple times where he's been up to bats in important situations, like a bases loaded situation where he grounded out. That is crushed, but not enough as that's is caught by the left fielder, and that's 2 away. Look, a half a swing. No, I don't know if you can read that. Deeps. I only get the green bottle. All right, so Osano steps in. Kia's last chance as he looks at strike one. Kia had chances. I mean, again, they have not gone 1, 2, 3 all day. As the 0-1 pitch misses up high, 1-1. They're 4 for 23, not including this inning. Another two here. They're 4 for 25 with runners on base. As here comes the 1-1 pitch in the dirts, 2-1. They are at this point, they're 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. They just don't get it done. They've had, again, many, many, many chances. They've left 11 runners on base. That is did he go around? Did not, and that's 3-1. All righty, here we go with the 3-1 pitch. Will he even swing at it as they set up on the outside? And he swings at ball 4, grounded right to Austin Dean. And that will be it. Is once again, they go 0 for 3 with runners on base. They go 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position in that inning. They leave 2 more on 13. No, because he started the inning up 4. unless KBO is different than MLB, then it's possible. No, Steve, they were jinxed once they decided not to bring back Socrates. All right. Well, LG another win and their fifth straight victory. It started off not good for James Dale. A walk to Shin Jae on a bases loaded or a full count, and then Moon Sung Ju with a two-run shot put them up 2-0. Another single, a double, and a single in the second put them up 3-0. That was all they needed. In the fifth, they added some more. Uh, a single, a sacrifice, an error, a single, a double, a single, a single. Added three more, and that was again all they needed. Nail did not look good today. Just wasn't able to get the corners that he was looking for. Ended up pitching 5 innings, 87 pitches, 57 for strikes, 8 hits, a one walk, a two walk, or one home run, two walks, two strikeouts, 6 runs, four of them earned. As you can see, it was an air-filled day. Im Chong Yu, on the other hand, 5.2 innings, 105 pitches, 72 for strikes, 7 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs, both of them earned. They really, I mean, if you look at the matchup, LG wins 6-2, but it it really happens to be again Kia's offense just could not get it done. Uh, LG goes LG goes 6 for 14 with runners on base. They go 4 for 9 with runners in scoring position versus Kia, who goes 4 for 26. 4 for 26 with runners on base, ladies and gentlemen. 4 for 26 with runners on base. They go 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. The only hit that they had with runners in scoring position was an RBI single, a pinch hit RBI single by Kim Sun Bin. That was the only hit that they had with runners in scoring position all day. So LG gets the easy win. Elsewhere around the league, Hanwha breaks their losing streak, and it's their losing streak. They get the 5-0 win as Wang Jun Seo gets the victory. KT Patrick gets another victory as they win 6-2 against Doosan. 6-2 here. Samsung's up 12-8 right now against Kium, top of the eighth with just a runner on first, nobody outs there for them. And then NC's up 4-1 against Lotte as they're up in the bottom of the eighth, nobody on, nobody outs for them. So possible ends up going to be Lotte losing their 12th straight game as they attempt to tie Hanwha's 18-game losing streak from 2020. As that team is in an epic collapse at this point. They've won 3 games in the month of August versus LG that's lost 3 games. So yeah, I mean that is a rough ending. Lotte fans have got to be thinking of some things. That's all I can say. But tomorrow, if I stream tomorrow, again, I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. SSG versus Hanwha. It should be Kim Kwan Hyun versus Weiss tomorrow. So we'll see if I stream that game. If I do, it'll be again tomorrow at 6 o'clock. If I don't, I'll see you guys. See you guys next week. Again, I'll put up a poll later today for next week. Arpo, next week, a good chance you'll get to see some Samsung versus Hanwha. Possible matchup, Kia versus KT, NC versus SSG, and Doosan versus Lotte. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back either tomorrow or I will be back next Saturday for another game. So thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, until next time.